My beautiful collective gang. You like, girl, where you been? What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general message for my beautiful collective soul family. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. I can't say the same about whoever this is, okay? I can't say the same for them. I'll be honest with you. Holy angels and spirit guides, please come through. Give us exactly what it is that we need to know, in addition to what is already shown from my beautiful collective energies here today. Messages are general. It's for any zodiac sign, okay? This message will find you when it's meant to, and you can be absolutely any zodiac sign. Don't force anything to fit, okay? Place yourself where you belong in the storyline and leave it at that. Take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? Before we jump in, please click the like button, you guys. I truly appreciate those of you who do it every single time. That's one of the hugest and most underrated, guys, ways to energetically donate to the channel and to assist in our growth, because that is how people are able to find us on this platform. So I appreciate y'all doing that every single time, because it's free, baby, okay? It's free. So thank you. Also, down below, put your zodiac signs down there, okay? Pisces gang, turn the fuck up. Turn up, y'all. Turn up. It's y'all season. Let me know what you got going on for your birthdays. Everybody else, just put your zodiac signs down below. It's roll call. That's how I know who's in the building, okay? And last but certainly not least, if you have not already done so, please consider joining our gang by clicking the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, because that's going to let you know when I upload. Now, our love is always there, despite the distance. It does say inseparable, which leads me to believe that there's some sort of a separation that we're dealing with here. This could be a physical separation, or this could be emotionally just kind of distancing yourself. They are using the word love straight out the gate. Okay, let me just say that. Don't get down in them comments like, you're what? Like, yeah, it's right there. This person, there's something about you, particularly, okay, that makes them feel like they need to control this situation, or that they need to control you more than likely, right? Because it says you. It's not really about the situation. It's really about controlling aspects of you, how you handle them, how you show up. There's also a little bit sprinkled in here of this person wanting to kind of control the trajectory of this connection. There's intimidation here. There's a level of intimidation. So even if you don't realize it, I don't know if this person feels like you're smarter than them, or like you have more going for yourself, or that you've accomplished more than them. Perhaps you have a few years on this person, so maybe that is something that makes them feel inferior. I don't think that you're doing anything to make yourself appear or feel superior to this person. This is all internal, and this is all a them problem. But it's kind of infiltrating this entire situation, connection, situationship. I'm almost getting that because of this person's inability to see this insecurity of theirs, the two of you may have not gotten very far in this connection, okay? But something keeps pulling you back. So there's a magnetic attraction here. Even if you don't feel this, this person is like, something always pulls me back to you, right? This is why they feel this inseparable energy, or an unbreakable bond. But then they keep breaking it, okay? Every chance they get, I feel like they miss the opportunity to really hone in on what this could be, on the potential, on getting you the right way. Because I almost feel like this person feels like they have to manipulate the situation in order to kind of feel like they deserve you, or they want you to go out of your way. Okay, I'm hearing this. Do not beat me up. I'm hearing this literally, right? It's like they want you to go out of your way to make them feel super important, just because they don't feel important and they feel like you're really important. So they don't want to be in a connection and have all of these feelings and just theories and ideas about who you are as a person, and really your status. Okay, this is about like hierarchy. Okay, like fighting for who's the most important, or who loves who more, who's into who more, sort of thing. And because they already feel inferior, yeah, there's like this manipulative energy of them wanting to get you in a position to make them feel like top dog, make them feel like they're your first priority, make them feel like, you know, you're head over heels for them, make them feel like you like them more than they like you. It's ridiculous. I didn't act when I should have. They've been missing multiple opportunities. It just depends on how many spin cycles you went with this person on, okay? It say it right here, y'all. Spin cycle like a motherfucker. Because I feel like with this person, when they break it, right, and then they start to feel this pull towards you, okay, because the chemistry is undeniable. I feel like then they're like, oh, I need to go back towards you, right? So they may come in and love bomb, or they may come in and just, you know, say all the right things, apologize, because in those moments, that is what they're feeling, right? They want to close the gap. They want to bridge the distance. Yet they still tap back into this really sabotaging. This is like self-sabotage for real, of trying to control you. And there's something specific here, even though it might not be for all of you. This is not here for no reason. I feel like the way that this person tries to control or manipulate this situation is by giving like breadcrumbing. Like 1 minute they're all in, and then the next minute they're like just leaving little breadcrumbs or very minimal effort. They want you to put in the most effort because that's what's going to fill this void of insecurity. And that is how they be breaking this shit, right? Like they're missing the whole point of what they're supposed to be accomplishing and learning in this connection. And if you're not already at your wit's end, I feel like some of you are getting fucking dizzy. It's like in and out, on and off, on and off, on and off. And after a while, once you like give somebody an opportunity to redeem themselves, once you give them an opportunity to make up, right, what they have broken up, once you give them the opportunity to rebuild this shit or have another chance or, you know, reason with them, it's only so many times you're gonna let a motherfucker take you on a spin cycle. You know what I'm saying? You dizzy as a motherfucker. It's only so many times that you're going to believe that the changes are being made, that you're gonna believe, you know, whatever this is that they're saying that they're gonna fix, right? So this person absolutely knows that you're getting sick and tired. Here's what I will say, and this is what they're expressing. I don't know if this is something that they've ever expressed to you before, but they've never dealt with a connection like this before. They've never felt this connected to someone before. They have never felt this much chemistry or this much of a pull. And it might actually be scaring them, which is why they need you to put in the most effort so that they don't feel crazy. But that is manipulation. You know what I'm saying? Like this is not your issue. It's also what is making them come off as like indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. And I really feel like this decision has to do with 1 minute they're all in and they're checking off all the boxes and they're doing what needs to be done. And then the next minute they're sabotaging this without a word, you know, without an explanation. It might feel like a mind fuck to some of you. Then they want to come back and fight for it. Every time they break it, they want to come back and fight for it. And then when they get back in there, right, like once the two of you are connected again or engaging on a more regular basis, they fall right back into that inferiority complex. I don't know what it is, y'all. It's either the way that you speak. It could be, like I said, it could be a number of things, y'all. We're here as a collective, right? There's something about you that intimidates the shit out of this person. And it makes them feel like you need to do extra stuff because they feel insecure with you. So you need to make up for those insecurities in order to make them feel important in this. And that's really not your fucking job. I feel like that's the lesson that they keep missing. And then it's like once they feel like they have you back, then they start with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Then they start with the bullshit. Once they feel like they have you back and then the cycle just continues. It's a very strong connection, you guys. I have to be honest, okay? And this could explain why you would have given this so many opportunities as well for those of you questioning yourselves, right? Don't force it to fit. We have chemistry right here, right? I've never felt a passion this intense, and this could be mirrored energy. This doesn't just have to do with this person. You could also feel that way. And I almost feel like this person is they're the ones initially creating this extremely unstable, indecisive energy. And for those of you who this person feel like they felt like they could come back, I feel like that energy is going to be flipping for some of them. Right now, you're the one who doesn't know about this, right? Like you're the one who doesn't know if you want to do this again. You're the one who is questioning whether or not this is worth it, especially if you've had to heal, right? It depends on how broken you were after this person started showing their ass or forcing your hand to move on or to move forward, right? Like fucking with your energy. And that could be on a number, it could be on different levels in terms of how hurt you were or how inconvenient this energy has been, which will determine whether or not you feel like it's worth it. But I feel like you've never addressed them as that before, right? I almost get the energy of this person feeling like they are in control of whether or not the two of you will go another cycle or whether you'll try again. And I feel like that is changing. So you're daydreaming. I am always longing for you. And this is what makes me feel like this is more of like a spiritual bond, some kind of a soul tie. It could be a soulmate, right? Like a karmic soulmate for some of you, not all of you. Karmic doesn't necessarily mean bad. It just means that you're here to teach this person a lesson. If you continue to miss the opportunity to learn the lesson, then the cycle will inevitably continue on the same road. And that does leave this person in danger. They're needing to understand that this is not a you problem. But I feel like they keep bringing this problem to your motherfucking doorstep. Like you need to make them feel better about themselves. You need to make them feel better about them being insecure about who you are. Like that sounds fucking crazy. Sorry, man. I'm sorry, bro. Sis, that's ridiculous. I'm always longing for you. So for a great majority of you, if you have not spoken to this person, this is not an astrology channel, but we always have to take into account what's going on in the solar system, right? In the cosmos, in the astrological, what is the phrase? The transits, okay? The astrological transits, which we have some major shit coming up here in March, right? We've already started, or we're just about to start a Venus retrograde, which is all about like love, reevaluating love and how you see, you know, your ideal connection and relationship, whether you're in one or not. We also have a Mercury retrograde, right? Like those two things combined and together and in the same signs is what's creating this like magnetic pull. So it might not just be this person trying to spin the block. You may have multiple people, but I definitely am being guided to focus more so on this person trying to fix shit, trying to like really bring this back together, yet still missing the point. Our love is always there despite the difference. And I feel like this person got really comfortable with either how you made them feel, you reassured them, even though they didn't, you know, do the same favor for you. I feel like you made this person feel very secure in their position in this relationship. But what they couldn't get out of their own mind is the way that they saw you. They don't see themselves. They could be used to dealing with people who have significantly less than them, or who are significantly younger than them, or who are significantly, you know, more naive than they are. There's something very different about you that they can't stay away from, but they also get extremely uncomfortable with the difference in the caliber of person that you are. You might be, okay, so now they're leading me to this card. You may give this person really good advice. This gives me the type of person that just because they don't want you to know that you're right, or they want to be the person who's always like the most wise and has the most wisdom, right? If you're younger than them, but yet you have your shit together, that will be bothersome for this person, and they don't even fucking know why, right? Or if you are more wise than they are, maybe you have more life experiences than they do. Maybe you're more well-traveled, more cultured. Maybe you've been through more. Who knows, right? It could be a number of things. This is the type of person where you will give them good and sound advice. it would be something that will leave them on higher standing ground in their situation, whatever this advice might be about. And they will purposefully not do it because you're the one telling them to do it. Okay. I don't know. You might be sick and tired of this shit. Because as soon as you try to pour into this and pour into this person, they pull back. It's really hard to get a read on if this is real or if this is just another cycle. See, 5 of Wands. They're coming back to fight for this, right? They definitely consider you a soulmate, y'all. 6 of Cups. It's a very comforting connection, right? You may have found some solace and comfort in this person as well, but it's not consistent. Okay, the consistency here is like bullshit. It is non-existent, right? So we have the 7 of Pentacles. Ciao. We have the 9 of Swords. Page of Pentacles. And the Star card. Hidden at the bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. This could have really grown into something extremely beautiful. This person has been wasting fucking time. And depending on how many cycles you've had with this person, you know, this is like, I feel like you're becoming weary. You may have other options at this point, or maybe you're actually considering other options now, whereas you weren't before. You know, you were showing this person a lot of grace. Yeah, I feel like some of the things that you could have said to this person, if they would talk to you crazy or in arguments or whatever ways they would try to use to control you. Because for some of you, it's actions. For others of you, it's words. It's, you know, just the way that they're moving. And I feel like you spared this person multiple times. You spared their feelings. You spared hurting them. You spared, you know what I'm saying, really, you know, straight shooter pow-powing them. You did. You didn't go for the jugular. And some of you normally do. Your mouth is crazy. I'm hearing that. Your mouth might be lethal, but you actually cared about this person. Okay? You cared about who they are on a soul level, right? Versus what they were showing or giving you or lack thereof. With the 7 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords in the center, there's a lot of regret here. They may be losing sleep. Swords are about the mental space, okay? The 9 of Swords specifically could be like having dreams, right? Daydreaming, okay? Daydreaming, actual dreams, getting visits, downloads telepathically about what should have been done or the way in which they should have handled you, because I do feel like you were a gift to this person. They would have really been able to grow. You were planting all kind of seeds, right? Very nourishing, and extremely like secure and abundant energy. But because of some of their own demons, right? I'm not going to say I feel sorry for this person, but this is kind of sad, right? Because you're being gifted something. This is actual wish fulfillment, right? With the Star card here, meaning this is something that you manifested, but because of the, your shadows, your own shadows and insecurities, you're fucking it up purposefully. And the sad part is they, either they don't see, they're blinded. They don't know the way, right? Like they don't know how to fix this. I'm always longing for you. So we have telepathic downloads, we have synchronicities, we have rumination, right? Daydreaming about you, actually dreaming about you, feeling like they see you across the street where they at, like you popping up, and then they get a closer look and it's like, oh, that's not them, right? Feeling like they see you, or they see your car, or they hear your voice, right? Like it's a lot. Which is all stemming from them longing to communicate with you, communicate what they're feeling to you, or why they move the way that they move. But then there's also this other side where it's like, well, do they even fucking care? Like, will they care? Because I was an asshole. You know what I'm saying? I was doing dumb shit. Like, I can't even blame Empress's Collective if they don't care. It says, I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. A mind fuck. So they absolutely know that your detachment, or your pulling back, or just the way that you've been moving has everything to do with manipulation of the mind, right? Emotional manipulation. And just them purposefully doing things that you wouldn't do to them. You never did this to this person. We have unexpected outcome, right? Things didn't go the way that I planned. So they never planned for you to move the way that you're moving, or to get fed up. Now, with the Star card and the Page of Pentacles, pages are the students. They can also be looked at as children. Okay, very young in spirit, in progress, right, in maturity, or just the beginning stages of learning something, or learning how to do something. So I feel like this person is getting some kind of breakthrough in terms of who you are to them. Okay, with the Star card here, they're being like, there's a realization. And there's also some embarrassment, because now that they can see clearly who you are, what this connection was meant to be for them, there is remorse, yes, but there's embarrassment about how they treated you, or just how they've gone about things. I do see them trying to fix it again, but the problem is you tried to fix it so many times before, so it would not be, you know, wrong for the collective to be like, you know what, fuck that. Right? Like, no. I've healed from you too many fucking times. I can't do that shit no more. I do feel like that's going to change this person's brain chemistry. If rejection is in the cards, no pun intended, for the two of you, right? Because I see them now wanting to act right? Like, even though they're in the beginning stages of learning how to actually do this, learning how to deal with their own shit, learning how to, you know, be able to separate the things that are going on internally with them, separate that, right? Like, don't project that onto other people. Don't take it out, especially now on the person you love. I heard that. I'm sorry. I heard it. These are lessons that they should have learned a long time ago. And with the Six of Cups here, lifetimes ago. And they only have themselves to blame, which is why we have this Nine of Swords right in the center. You know? Told you. Deep remorse. And I almost feel this person like begging. There's some begging being done, baby. Okay, I'm hearing a little Keep Sweat. I'm hearing a little Jodeci. Baby, won't you please stay? Baby, please. There's some tears here. For some of you, they may definitely cry, or like get very emotional, wearing their heart on their sleeve. This is a stark difference in terms of what you would have expected in this person in the past. Like, the change is showing, but like I said, you've been to this rodeo before, right? They're almost willing to do anything. They'll dive off a fucking cliff if you want them to. Child's going from minimal effort to doing the fucking most. Okay? Doing the most. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. Just letting you know. Prepare. We're going to hop over to the extended. And we're going to see. Okay, how this all pans out. Let's see how this goes. If this is even worth your fucking time. For those of you who care. Okay, I want to first look at this person's overall approach towards you. Okay? Their overall feelings towards this connection. What are their hopes? What are their fears? What are they willing to do to actually mend this? Is it genuine? And is it something that will actually last? Can they really do this, right? Because you could say you want to do it all day. Are they prepared and equipped to be able to really mend things and carry the two of you to the next level? And what are they willing to do that? I want to know if they've been delving into any other energies. Okay, that's going to be important, especially for those of you who have been separated from this person, because this, energy is transferable. I want to know if they was trying to get over you by getting up under or on top of somebody else. Yeah, I need to know that. We don't want you intertwining with their bullshit. Okay. That is to energetically protect you. So have they been seeing others? Have they been dipping and doing it and laying it low and spreading it wide in an attempt, a failed attempt to get over this? Okay. I also would like to know, like, their specific next steps and those intentions behind those next steps. Have they transformed? Okay. Is there a possibility for this to actually grow into something and actually last? What would you be setting yourself up for if you were to invest in this once again? Good or bad? Doesn't matter. There's no judgment, y'all. Okay? We're just going to look. We'll look at the best possible outcome. Okay? What would the return on your investment be in something like this? Is the cycle finally complete, as this person is stating? Or is it just them blowing smoke up your ass? Okay? We will also look at the other side of that coin for those of you who are going to take a leap of faith towards a future connection. I first would like to know why this had to show up, why this person's energy had to show up in your life in this lifetime. Okay, it is for a reason and for several lifetimes prior to now, right? There's lessons that the two of you both are continuously needing to learn from one another. We know the lessons that this person was attempting or needing to learn from you. Let's take a look at the other side of that and what you are needing to learn from this, which is going to be imperative, whether you choose this person or the next. You still need to learn this lesson so you're not just attracting the same lesson in a different person. Okay? So what is the lesson? What are the blockages that could potentially be holding you back from learning these lessons? Okay? And could potentially be slowing down momentum towards your new beginning, whether with this person or a new person. All new energy is what you should be navigating towards. We'll dip into who this new person is. Okay, we'll get all the details on what their characteristics are, how you might meet them, right? Are they a safe bet, right? Like, can you trust this? Is it something that you should even be giving your time to? Okay, what is the chemistry like? Are they looking for the same thing as you, right? What are they looking for in terms of connection and relationship? And what would the return on your investment be in that? Okay, we'll pull advice as well as seeing the outcome of the new thing. If you were to decide to go towards that, what the best possible outcome of that would be. And we will also pull time frames on both old and new. Okay, just to be nosy, I will pull a card, okay, to see what kind of sign, synchronicity, or signal you'll get from the divine to signify that you've met your divine counterpart. Okay, It's a little spy a little bit, okay? And then we'll get focus advice from your ancestors, from the universe, and from our guides, just to wrap the entire reading up so that you can be prepared for your next cycle and be successful, what your advice is in that, okay? So without further ado, click the like button as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell. I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the, I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box. I know I'm going to see y'all over there. We got a lot to unpack. Lego.